Ever feel like you're completely lost inside the Meta Ads Manager? Yeah, you are not alone. But what if I told you there's a simple, logical blueprint to crack that code? Well, let's get into it. So let's start with the big, frustrating question. Why do so many Meta ads just fail? You pour money in, you see some clicks, but the actual sales just don't show up. It's a super common problem, and it's maddening.
But here's the secret, the thing most people miss. The problem usually isn't your flashy ad creative. Nope. The single biggest mistake advertisers make is getting the foundational structure wrong from the very beginning. Once you nail that, everything else just starts to click into place.
So, here's how we're going to do this. First, we'll crack the code of Meta's 3-level hierarchy. Then we'll dive into the campaign, the ad sets, and the ads. After that, we'll put all that new knowledge to work and actually craft a viral title and description. And finally, we'll put it all together into a blueprint that you can start using today.
Okay, it all starts right here. The entire Meta Ads platform is built on this simple 3-tiered structure. If you can master how these levels connect with each other, you'll unlock campaigns that are organized, efficient, and, most importantly, actually profitable.
And here it is. It's that simple. At the very top, you have the campaign. That's your main goal, your objective. Nested inside of that is the ad set, which is where you define your audience. And then finally, tucked inside the ad set, you have the ad itself. That's the creative piece your audience actually sees. Simple, right? Let's break down each one.
We're going to start at the very highest level, the campaign. You can think of this as the mission statement for your entire advertising effort. It's where you have to answer the biggest, most important question of all. Why are we even running these ads?
Now, this is absolutely crucial. The campaign level is for one and only one business objective. You have to pick just one. This single choice tells Meta's powerful algorithm exactly what you're trying to do, and it dictates how the whole system is going to work for you.
Here's a fantastic way to think about it. Your campaign is your travel destination. Before you even think about planning a route or picking a car, you have to decide where you're going. Is your destination generate sales, or is it build brand awareness? That one choice changes the entire journey.
And these are your main destinations. Meta gives you 6 core objectives to choose from, and picking the right one is, without a doubt, the most critical decision you'll make. I mean, get this wrong and nothing else you do matters. For example, if you want sales but you choose the traffic objective, Meta will find you thousands of people who love to click links but never buy anything. It's like inviting 1,000 window shoppers into your store instead of actual buyers. You have to be crystal clear with the algorithm about what you want.
Okay, so you've set your destination with your campaign objective. Awesome. Now it's time to figure out the who and the what. And this is where the ad set and the ad come into play.
The ad set is basically the engine room of your campaign. This is where you decide exactly who sees your ads, where they see them, and how much you're going to spend. What's really important here is that you can have multiple ad sets, which lets you test different audiences to see which one gets you closer to your campaign goal.
So if the campaign is the destination, then the ad set is the route you take to get there. Are you going to take the scenic route and target a broad audience based on their interests? Or are you going to take the direct highway by retargeting people who've already visited your website? Each ad set is just a different route to the very same destination.
And finally, we get to the ad level. This is the part that everybody actually sees. The image, the video, the headline, the text, it's what you're showing to the audience you defined in your ad set, all designed to achieve the goal you set way back in your campaign.
And to complete our little road trip analogy, the ad is the car you drive. On any given route, you can test out different cars to see which one performs better. Does a flashy sports car, say a video ad, get you there faster? Or is a reliable sedan, like a simple static image, more efficient? You test multiple ads within each ad set to find the winner.
Okay, so that's the theory. But how does this structured thinking actually apply in the real world? This whole why, who, what framework isn't just for setting up campaigns. It's a super powerful mindset for all of your marketing. So let's use it right now to craft a piece of content, an optimized title for a video about this very topic. The same principles work whether it's an ad headline or a YouTube title.
You see, the best titles aren't just random. They follow a simple, really powerful formula. You start with your main keyword so people can actually find you. Then, you immediately tell them the benefit, like why should they even care? And finally, you add a little hook of curiosity that makes it almost impossible not to click.
And here is that formula in action. Master meta ads is our keyword. The 3-level secret is the benefit. It promises that you're going to learn something special. And that little emoji, that adds the final spark of curiosity. It's short, it's powerful, and it's totally driven by the benefit to the viewer.
A great title earned you the click, but the description, that's what seals the deal. It convinces both the viewer and the algorithm that this is worth watching. So let's focus on the most important part, those first 3 lines that act as your hook.
Just look at the difference here. The weak hook on the left is just listing features. It's boring, honestly. But the strong hook on the right, it immediately hits on a major pain point, wasting money. And then it presents the solution. It speaks directly to what the viewer actually wants to achieve.
So here is our final 3-line hook. It leads with that pain point, stop wasting money. It presents the solution using the powerful keyword profitable Facebook ads. And then it ends with a clear time-based promise. Master this in 5 minutes. See? It's just packed with value from the very first word. Now, right below that hook, we have the body of the description. This is where you expand on the promise you just made, reinforcing those core ideas of why, who, and what. This gives the viewer more context. It confirms they're in the right place, and it signals to the algorithm what our content is all about, helping it find the perfect audience. And of course, a little call to action at the end never hurts.
And finally, let's look at the tags. You can think of these as the keywords that are working behind the scenes, helping the algorithm connect our video with the right people. You'll notice there's a mix of broad terms like digital marketing and really specific ones like Meta Ads Tutorial. That combination helps you capture both general interest and viewers who know exactly what they're looking for. Okay, let's put it all together. We've deconstructed the theory and we've used it to build something tangible and real. The key takeaway is super simple. Success with Meta Ads isn't about having the flashiest, most expensive creative, it's about having the smartest structure.
This hierarchy of campaign, ad set, and ad, that is your blueprint for success. It's what transforms confusion into clarity, and it turns wasted ad spend into profitable results. You have the foundational knowledge now, so the only question left is what will you build?